Alright, so we got the Graveyard Shift, Chapter 1. I don't know the contact's name here. But he's a guy with cybernetic glasses. He didn't ask for this. So this is the situation. Because of the intervention of heroes at the Overbrook Dam, Dr. Vasilok is in jail, and his followers are fighting to control the Horde. We've got ambitious deep web forumites attacking each other over the Doctor's research, and 2 passionate butchers are about to rumble somewhere here in Still Canyon. The forum gave us an address, 612 Wharf Avenue. That address doesn't exist, as should be expected. I ran some searches, and I think there's a pidgin language within the lock. And the real address is 6+1+2 North Avenue. Check out 9 North Avenue. What kind of weird slang language turns wharf into north? Okay. Alright. The lock. Prefer to be just cryptic enough to stave off attention of the passerby forumite, but this is a good lead based on my digging. This arc takes place after the events of Posse Part 2. Yeah, no crap. Okay, well. Let's go investigate the forum brawl. You know, I really like that last story arc we did, like throwing a guy off a building. Peak gameplay. This arc has a lot to live up to. There's a great deal of shouting in here. Good hunch, Agent Watkins. Okay, higher level Vasilok. I don't really care. Come on. Come in. Oh, for the love, people are calling them zombies. They move. Oh, no. Hygians, Planarians, all pointless, we're all dead. The amount of Jura will come to finish. So these are Eidolons. Okay. I'm looking for clues and I'm not seeing any. As Brilliant's death stalks us mercilessly, I wonder if this fighting is worth it. The Eidolons look rough. Yeah, too bad he didn't have the brains to ask for more. Can't believe he walked into the lab looking to sell them. Here we go, let's open this trash can. You guys could have just let me get that, couldn't you? No! Okay, you found a photocopy of a highly detailed page from a medical notebook with wildly complex notes about cybernetics. This just makes me unhappy. Okay, whatever, we found a notebook page. Immunity costs less on the body's resources and improves more functions, you idiot. It hurts, but I feel fantastic. What a weird sensation. I think I know this handiwork. Someone else is here. A shrill something. I'm trying to read the text, and that shrill whatever doesn't even appear in the text. Oh, here it is. A shrill dissonant music track starts playing somewhere loudly. That can't be good. Okay. That's it? There's no ambush or... Okay. I don't understand why we have a caption telling us that music is playing. Glad to see you're in one piece. I read your notes and got your photos and video, and the truth is obvious. The Vasilok are splintering, They are factioning around research. They are factioning around oh, they're forming factions around different branches of research. While you were sitting in evidence, I was looking into the Zealots' philosophy some more. Rallying under banner name of Hygians are Vazalok playing with the immune system, while the Planarians are unlocking the secret's ability to regenerate lost limbs. These names are kind of a highly intellectual nomenclature I'd expect from them. It's unfortunate we couldn't save any of the dying ones you found, though. Eidolons were too foreign and complex in physiology and too far gone as it was. Those Eidolons were too foreign and complex in physiology, too far gone as it was to be able to do anything but mercilessly euthanize them. I find that really hard to believe, actually. We live in a world full of alien healing technology, crazy insane levels of magic, and you're telling me that you can't, like, keep a couple of rotting half zombies going? Or at least stick them in the freezer for a while? That could be the catalyst for all this. We rarely see dying Eidolons like the one you found. Maybe without the doctor, the maintenance line is disrupted. Keep that theory in the back of your mind. Given what we know right now, anything is possible. My biggest concern is that nobody fits the profile of kamikaze enthusiasts. So I'm that. What? Why are you looking at the profile of kamikaze enthusiasts? What is this even talking about? Not to toot my own horn, but I'm glad I thought to solicit help from a higher tier of security clearance. An SL50 might have become a statistic in there. Thank you for your... Oh, someone's actually talking about security levels. Okay, cool. That's actually neat. That is a thing in the game that is not really referred to anymore. So I like seeing that come back up. Probably should have just said security level instead of security clearance here to make it explicit what you're talking about, though. Thank you for your diligent documentation on what you encountered. We're going to need a little time to put this new information into the database. Come back to me in a bit, and I'll have our next plan of attack. You're good. I'm going to bump up your clearance. Okay, yeah, so you opened your store to me. Whatever. Oh, I love the title of this mission. Chapter 2. Dismembership Fees. DG, good timing. I just finished updating the case with your notes and got a notification from the Deep Web Lock forums. Can we please not call them the Lock? Can we call them the Vaz? Because you start calling them the Lock, there's a lot of things that are locks in this world, but there's only one Vaz. As I thought might happen, it closed shop and went dark, but posted a goodbye message to its users. Clues as to what's going on are starting to pop up and sprinkle all over the other forums. Seems that Newt and Malady were not the ringleaders of these factions. The Bureau has reason to believe there are people higher up the ladder, but these first arrests should stifle the momentum of those groups. As for the third, we know. There's a lot of text here. Agent Watkins' phone rings. He answers it quickly and tersely. It says yes, he'll wait for the text. When the text pings, he opens a message on his phone and begins to watch a video and shares it with you. In it, a Vazalok cadaver is shown being ambushed by a pack of other cadavers, tearing it limb from limb. Assistants scream in horror and flee the area. It's left snarling in pain and begging for mercy as a head and torso on the sidewalk, while the other cadavers lumber off with its parts into the sewers. I know sometimes in missions and stuff, like Vazalok cadavers and abominations will talk, but I never thought they were smart enough to actually talk. Maybe that's just me. I do. Waste no time on this one. The video's fresh, very fresh, 27 minutes ago, 32,000 views. Nobody's going to profit on this kind of tragedy, I guarantee you that. It's only been half an hour, then I can give you... Hunt down the cannibal corpses. Hey, that's a That's a Gorecore band reference right there. Oh, into the sewer. Would have been cooler to have me like go to the alleyway there and then follow like a blood trail to the sewer or something. That'd been pretty cool. Find the ringleader. Okay, are you a ringleader? Nope. That last time really pushed up the views. We're going to be huge soon. Okay, so we've got Freak Show taking credit for this or profiting on it or something. Tech Dub, she's cracking the code on those notes. Okay, so we're looking for somebody named Dubs. Wait a minute, Dubs? As in W? As in Wall Drugs in South Dakota? I should have suspected them all along. They have billboards for hundreds of miles along the interstate out there in dusty South Dakota. I should have known they were up to no good. Try to persuade a cadaver. Do we have to rip them apart? Okay, whatever. Conversation. That doesn't matter. Not every mob needs to talk, guys. Zombie bomb cadaver. They mentioned those up there. Somebody named Dubstitch. Like a Mad Doc type person. Okay. It's the remix, so zombies talk now. Did they just blow each other up? I think they just blew each other up. Okay, so yeah, the meat doc appears to be responsible for being able to control the Vasilok cadavers. You're sure she's not the top of the food chain, though? Okay. I'd go back and read some of that text, but there was so much of it that I think I've lost interest in it. I'm familiar with Dubstitch, but last I heard she was trying to ply her trade working with Facemaker overseas. She's been a small-time player at best for a long time. Worrying that we don't know anything about this person pulling her strings. We have no data on Rave Robber. Where did that name come from? That's normal for the Freak Show. IDX members of the Freak Show specialize in data erasure. I have never heard of IDX members of the Freak Show before, but okay. Excuse me. I plan to find him regardless. Come back to me when you're rested up. I'm already rested up. Let's go. Good to see you as always, DG. I said I had a plan, and well, I couldn't get the resources from the Bureau. I wish I had better news, but the Bureau's absolutely taxed with a series of other events, both domestic and international, that have been popping up recently. Go-to agents with know-how to do a deep dive on Rave Robber are deployed overseas. My associate in the Watchdog Department. What's that? What is the Watchdog Department? What Bureau do you even work for? Do we even know what Bureau this guy works for? Currently on leave for the birth of his second kid. He'd have been my access using satellites to ping for clusters. Dubstitch is down for the count while Longbow looks into removing her surgical backpack. So after 3 strikes, we're going to fall back on tried and true method for the situation. All we have to work with is his name, his presumed presence somewhere, and the indelible temperament of the Freak Show. So you just want me to beat 20 guys up or something? Yep. I'm not even reading whatever he had to say right there. Oh, we're all the way over here, huh? Quicker to just do this. There's so much text. And this guy's talking like I should know everything about him already. I've never heard of the IDX freak show before. I don't know what that means. And I presume this guy works for the same bureau that, like, Agent Nance and them work for. Maybe he introduced himself in his bureau earlier, but I don't remember seeing it. So, okay, I suck. Maybe he just works for the FBI. I don't know. But we're just going to beat up some freak show, because what else do you do in this game but beat up cyborgs? Ooh, nice grouping. Crush the Unholy Masquerade? Oh my god, I love that name. I don't know if that's the name of a guy we're going to beat up, or if that's the name of an event, or what. We probably have a clue. Oh my god, look at all this. That is so much text. I just noped right out. That's way too much. Definitely place feels like sweat, blood, and marshmallows. And eucalyptus. He didn't leave a corpse behind. And he didn't explode because I didn't take damage. What's up with that? Where are you taking damage from? Who hit me? Okay, the oil patch looks like oil from the North Avenue warehouse. Comes from those zombies. You take another photo for Watkins. Why am I taking photos for Watkins? I don't think I care about taking photos for Watkins. These dudes talk, so we're beating them up. And I think you talk too. We're beating you up. And you're going to aggro, so we're going to beat you up. Glow stick? Okay, I like this guy's name. Oh, he's got a Richter gun grafted on his arm? That's awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay, I mean, you two came over here to party. Let's party. Find. Oh, hey, hold on. This might be evidence here. Fancy schmancy computer. Look at that. Imported from Pretoria. Mayor of Ravertown. You're probably not somebody I need to actually fight, but we're gonna beat you up anyway, dude. Because it's fun. So he's like a boss swiper with sonic powers. Okay, I don't like that. Get up. What a load of feces. You know, all his homies did not rush the stage, unless just like that one homie rushed the stage, and that was all of them. Are these guys some of the homies who are supposed to rush the stage? Where did you come from? Where are these dudes coming from? Go away. Can't you see I'm standing here trying to toggle back up? Jerk face. So I guess we finally got caught by one of the exploded guys. Is that what killed us? Rave Robber hit me with Strident Echo, whatever that is, which is some kind of sonic attack. Then Zombie Boom Cadaver hit you with their zombie vomit for a dot. Then we got hit with another sonic attack. Then we got hit with zombie vomit. Then we got stabbed. Embalmed, explode. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's it. Damage, 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 damage. Yeah, we took like a bajillion damage there, it looks like, from something exploding. Okay. Well, that's unexpected. The doctor always published his notes online, but Rave Robber got his hands on some actual handwritten journals from Vasilok himself. Your report suggests Rave Robber may have found these notes in the sewers. Which aligns nicely with the rumors we've been investigating of sections in the abandoned network that we thought might be lab site locations, suddenly going into kind of sealed lockdown. I guess he was trying to sell the notes back to Vasilok and ended up getting humbled. That's not something we really consider to be a likely outcome from all this, and now with the knowledge loose, it looks like the factions are congregating around high-ranking Reapers and Eidolons who have the know-how and the notes to carry on the legacy and keep them alive. Watkins stops talking abruptly with realizations bringing across the thing on a second. Let me see the book. Hand over the notebook to Watkins, who flips through it cautiously but quickly. He makes an expression of surprise. Knits his brow midway through the journal. He looks up at you. It's a big problem. This page right here just widens this whole operation to a new level of concern. Watkins points to page 21 with a diagram of various muscles and circulatory system with the phrase CMR under lowercase j underlined 3 times. The muscles seem to be woven with something fibers and web-like. This appears to be the original page of the photocopy from her first outing to yada yada yada. The RJ. Highlight about what it does, but they've been fighting like it's the keys of the kingdom, and now we finally have a clue. Cybernetic measured rejuvenation is what it appears to stand for in the details of this page. Some kind of deep nanotech stimulation of the muscles for regeneration to offset invasive implants and bone marrow invigoration for an absurd white cell production rate to combat infection. All this is woven intricately throughout a body to make maintenance a hands-free affair with the right power source. Agent Watkins shudders. and ghoulishly inhuman for a man trying to destroy death. It makes perfect sense that the freak show were trying to implement it without any real understanding, but only got so far as to make faster running bombs and raves where the DJ is integrated into the mixer. It worries me that the rave robber said he was number 4 instead of number 1. My instant take on this is the sole copy of these notes to 3 distinct buyers, so that means we're going to have to work ahead of us against all 3 factions of scientifically enhanced madmen. I'm very good at what I do, demonic gerbil, but I might need some time and resources to integrate this into our models. Come back in a bit so I can put together a new profile. Holy crap! Watkins hands you a note. Oh God. There's branching. Okay. Hold on. Let's look up Agent Watkins on the wiki. There are 3 goddamn badges for this? Oh my God, the wiki scrolls forever. I gotta do this arc at least twice? Okay. Oh! Okay. I don't even know what that said. It just said investigation mission and we gotta investigate something, so we're gonna go investigate something. I totally ran out of air trying to, like, read all the text that they were giving me. Bro. Mission transporter. No mission is selected. The currently selected task is not a door mission. Oh. She's gonna make me run out there? Where am I even at? Talos Island. Okay, it's not that bad. Oh, actually, we could just go through the door right over here. Let's do that. I don't remember where Dr. Pierce stands, but, you know, let's just go. It's fine. Yeah, it would have been like a half a mile from the train stations too, so cool. Oh, this must be a new character. I don't remember this character. Are you demonic gerbil? I'm Dr. Pierce. I called the report on the robbery, but I apologize if I seem a little nervous. I'm used to dealing with the PPD. I think this would run up the ladder to the FBSA, who would send a cape over to help. Need to be concerned? Please just tell me what happened. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Oh Lord, that's a lot of text. Body language appears to relax a bit. You can see her organize her thoughts for a moment before she begins. I want to say it was about 9:15 this morning. The store was already open, but not for long. I was not keeping a close eye on the clock because I was searching for coffee in the break room to wake myself up after a long night. A weird noise like a cough, a stomach ground, and a wounded animal moaning all at once. Something metallic clinked against the ground. I immediately went out toward the sales floor. I was expecting another homeless person looking for medication for their dog. Time before, Can Man used to be. Hey, I remember that NPC name. I think. Or am I thinking of the trash can man from The Stand? No, I think there was an NPC named the Can Man, and he gets kidnapped or something. It's like in one of the Lost story arcs, I think. It's been a while, so I was supposed to see a small group of shambling undead when I turned the corner with a smile on my face, you know? Yeah. One of them is ones that looked like a deranged butcher, kept me in the corner of the shop by threatening me with a bone saw. The handlers coordinated with each other to grab what they needed, medications mostly. When they had what they needed, they retreated quickly without fuss. They left a mess with no tragedies. Thankful for that, the guy helped me at hey, to make sure to mention that if I told anyone, they come back and harvest me. Oh, sweet, merciful, ain't frickin' Jemima. Okay, what'd they take? Ibuprofen, tourniquets, tubing, crutches, gauze, walkers, iodine, hydrogen peroxide. Okay, yep. The clockwork stole her camera. Dude, this is so much text. Okay. Okay, so we might go to Hyde Park. Some trolls talking about if they saw anything. If they did, they'd be helpful. Anything unusual. Aside from the fact that future pack of oozing corpses. None of this was usual. I don't think. I was focused pretty intently on the bone saw from the entire robbery. However, my captor was the last to leave. Taking the bone saw with him, I can say he exited and turned right to catch up with the horde. So that means they headed south. Yep. Okay. Just popping clues left and right, dude. I remember what I thought about, what I heard, yada yada. The R's could mean a lot of things. Okay. Okay. I don't know where to go. Does it really matter? The R's and amputations, those when we go to hospital to seek care, that much is obvious. I kind of feel like I should go to Hyde Park. Oh, I'm supposed to call this nerd? Ark! Got stuck in terrain for a second. Ark! Some nerd! This is just a lot of whatever. I don't know who this guy is or why I should care. But some landscapes through the morning. I don't know for the longest time. Did you know the emergency call boxes have short range scanning? You all ping a short range message. PPD says for safety. Yes, that's very anonymous. PPD uses to track the Ricky from my studio by chasing odd shaped data blobs with a child actor shaped blob in tow. Pity the whole world saw me run for my life on live TV, leave my crew and an audience full of kids to the mercy of the Ricky. Okay. Okie dokie. We're going over to these call boxers here. Okay, nothing there. So now we're basically doing a patrol mission. Okay, well that's fine. I actually kind of like patrol missions. It feels very classic Hero. So seeing one pop up is kind of fun. I don't really like them inside of task forces because they kind of slow things down for no real purpose. But in story arcs, I think they're pretty cool. And I got the hiccups. That's nice. So in the second Ricky War, that guy who was sleeping over there panicked and got his life ruined, huh? That's nice. Why is he still in Paragon City? Why didn't he move to like Omaha, Nebraska? Go work, you know, as the guy running a Cinnabon or something. Callbacks turned out to be the key. They had to serve a larger purpose in covering terrain for heroes like Synapse when we tested out becoming heroes. There's a short-range radar in each box when major crimes called in. There's bold secret from the public. They knew at least this data was designed to be anonymous. Data package contained only nameless faceless movement data at the time the crimes reported, nothing more. Big Brother, this is not. By triangulating, this is a lot of text. Heading south into Overbrook. Oh, you mean I wanted to go to Fault Line where the Vazlog have a massive presence? That's what the game now is telling me they went? Okay. Park was a bad lead, turned to a solid win. It's a shame here about Jacob Sloan. Also, imagine as a witness direction thing, and climber him to look like someone else. Only hit the reset button his life. Mercy all Dr. Pierce's. Okay, go to Fault Line. Everything seems to add up in terms of what we know from Dr. Pierce. I can only surmise their destination is the Rusty Rivet. It's a popular place, but rumors flew a couple years back about a very high-profile VIP room was added during the... Okay. Sally Mander Martinez, Cortex. Oh, so we're looking for all the bosses. You know, they're in the sewers. I could go beat them up now, dude, if you really wanted me to. I might already have the badge for beating up all the Vaz bosses. It'd be fun to see Cortex again. That's a guy that doesn't show up too often. Oh, look at this! Talk about some actual hero stuff in this game. Instead of going in through the door, we're going in through the roof like we're Batman. It should have been a skylight, though. That would have been really cool. That would have been really dope. Okay. To the bar's VIP room via an air conditioning maintenance hatch. There is a lot of commotion below you. Okay, well, let's change costumes one more time. Let's go to that outfit, or as I like to call it, stealth mode, which is why it has glowy bits, because it's stealth. This is cool. Wait, was there like stuff hovering? What is that? What is that? Where am I supposed to go? Oh god, there's a ton of text just popping up all over the place. So we got Vaz on Vaz combat here. Alright, good luck with the other three. Just destroy the notes. They're ours or nobody's. Nothing but trouble. Alright, well here we are in the VIP, I guess. Skylights are pretty cool, Orin. Well, it was uncomfortable to focus my hamstrings. I need a therapist. I don't blame you, dude! If I had a bunch of zombies come in and have a bar fight in my VIP room, I too would probably need some therapy. Ooh, we can jump on the arrows. Kind of cool. Alright. Okay. They popped up tons of text, like way more than I could keep track of there. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on. Look at all this mission complete text that popped. Holy crap! That's like way too much. Hold on, there's too much text for that. You're correct, Oren. You were correct. Another faction and a mole. Oh god, I'm gonna try to read all this to you. Another faction and another mole. This just keeps getting weirder and more unpredictable. Grey Matter's people don't give themselves an identifier. They consider themselves the true faithful followers of Dr. Vazalok and restores the original order, and they are the disruptors of the forums, trying to shut down and gaslight the new would-be saviors. I'd place them at the top of the most dangerous list because they've been the least visible in this mess until now. The organization of these purists probably runs deep. If they are taken to the mantra of the Doctor to heart, and the Cortex would be the only candidate close enough to the Doctor to keep the army on the rails. His hero profile is decades old at this point, so I have no idea what he's capable of. Cortex downfall has been transmutative, to say the least. This isn't over, but until something else from Grey Matter's faction shakes loose, or we identify the sleeper units, flush out the mole, we have to grease the squeaky wheels, and that means the pathogen to character. Okay. This is interesting about Gerbil. I thought we had far more targets to work through, but the remainder of the forums are slowly losing big players as you work through their ranks. The Planarians are completely shut down, which is amazing. Every series poster evangelism generation has gone quiet. We can cross them off the list with the Freak Show, who dropped the efforts when Rave Robber went offline. The Hygiene activity has been a major interest, though. They're getting paranoid, and FTP link went out with an encryption key posted on a separate forum, but it looked like some sort of major data dump is being prepared for widespread release. These guys are smart and set up several layers of security to keep people like me out, but they don't know the backdoors and workarounds like I do. Once I worked out the protocols and the apps they were using to obfuscate the location of the servers, I was able to trace the hops to within the city, which lines up nicely with the Rivet employees' reports that they were talking about independent support. I sent a PPD unit to lock down the area, but the officers there reporting odd smells and not entering. We need someone with a little more firepower, and since the target's name is Pathogen, I'm taking no chances of calling in CDC Task Force and you. Oh my god! I wish I wasn't, but there's two things happening here that can't be ignored. A massive data upload and mad science and fighting viral infection. I have to remind you that this is a direct order from the good, for the good of all of us here in the city. I need you to go in there and suss out what's happening in that warehouse and collar pathogen before things get out of our control. Watkins looks composed, but slightly uneasy about having invoked that kind of authority. I've determined the server was at the operating system, so it takes some time to upload the upload and devise the man-in-the-middle virus that's going. There's no such thing as a man-in-the-middle virus. What are you talking about? Let's hijack the stream. It's going to sniff out the packets, clone them, and send them to Seraph. See, it's a man-in-the-middle attack. It's not a virus. You're just poning some, like, the router dude and sniffing the packets. I mean, you're essentially turning, like, a router or something into a prism device like the NSA used. It's going to sniff out the packets, clone them, and send them to Seraph, simultaneously corrupt the original uploads to the fans out there, get bum data. This is Tassie, my job, we get that data and arrest pathogen. However, strong suggests you not go alone in there. You may want to consider bringing friends. Yeah, no. I'm going alone in there. I'm kind of tired. Oh, that's what this building is. This is always out here. I've wondered what this was for in the past. Now I know. Okay. Alright, something like that. Let's go beat up a boss. I clicked it. Oh, there we go. We're hacking. I'm not going to read the pop-up text. You can read it yourself. So you're just debuffing the hell out of me. Okay, did that count as something suspicious? No. Is the barrel suspicious? Oh, we're picking up buffs doing that, okay. It looks like we're busy spending time in England right here. Check it out, look around. It looks just like England. Hey, it's Dr. Mainz! I haven't seen you since, Ozzy Part 2, I guess. Or is it Ozzy Part 1? Wherever. That's kind of nice. How you doing, buddy? Doing okay? You fine? You need anything, Dr. Mainz? You know, a hamburger? Cure for the plague? England? Yeah, England. It's the land of the Ings. Not the Lings. Okay, so a bunch of sick people just went running by me, going, we're sick. Oh, apparently we don't get to fight him now. Survive his zealots. It's just some cadavers, bro. Hey guys, where you at? I can't stop the march of scientific progress. Okay, well, where's your next ambush coming from, dude? That's really all that matters here, is like, where's the ambush? So I was supposed to be surviving as zealots, but so far it's just been abominations and stuff, which I don't really think count. Like, where are the actual humans? You know, the Vasilok doctors. I didn't think abominations and stuff had enough, like, self-will. Oh, we're finally having our throwdown? Alright, let's go, buddy. What a wild power set this guy's busting out. Probably didn't notice how convenient it was that you were led right to tell me. Great manager Dr. Pierce worked you over into taking them out so she could eliminate competition. Very dramatic, but you have 5 minutes left to live before the rains come. What am I supposed to do? Here come the rains again, falling on my head like a memory. I'm supposed to corrupt the data stream. I haven't found anything suspicious other than all the medical research things that the game has let me destroy. I guess I should have went through this like methodically and killed everything. Oh, and they're thermite sprinklers? Is that the idea? Alright, whatever. Here we go, we're hacking. Bro, you're standing in the damage patch. That looks really uncomfortable on his part. Reckoning is here, guys, Reapers. Beat any ambushing zealots left, disable the sprinklers. Where do I disable the sprinklers? Up there? Okay. Do I actually want to disable the sprinklers? Shouldn't we burn the whole place? Like, if we want to stop this disease from getting out, isn't that the thing we should do? Like, burn it all down? What's the opposite of being a fan? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling right this second. See, look, we're standing right by these guys and they don't even notice me. Oh my lord, you freaking... And this is an ambush that's been chasing us down. Alright, that's fine. Oh my god, stop it and let me click the freaking glowy. No, I'm not gonna... We're gonna find the suspicious thing. Let me turn the game audio on so we can hear it. Is it that? Vanguard crate opens to reveal Acacia fuel stabilizer. You forward this information to Watkins. Well, why? Get you out of there in a little bit. Please hold ties to FBSA and CDC coordinate to decontaminate the building's contents, and you please remain calm and comfortable as we untangle the hell that this building is housing. The decisions you make in this conversation will have an impact on your morality points. Please choose the most appropriate reactions for your characters. The day mining background Pierce since the moment you left to investigate a robbery. I'm not entirely sure where you're coming up with this new lead. Everything I've looked into Dr. Pierce is coming remarkably bland, boring, and unsuspicious. Retain the thought, but you'll need some solid evidence. Guys, there's so much text going on here. Earn the Streetwise badge. Oh, this is a vigilante alignment mission? Ah, okay. Whatever. Hi guys. I am a walking plague carrier. Please don't get near me. Okay. We're gonna go beat up Vasilok in Perez Park for some reason. You know, I really liked the writing in that last story arc we did with Shauna Braun. Like, I thought that stuff, it was heartfelt. I thought that was well written. There's just a lot of text here, and my eyes are glazing over as I'm trying to read it. I think I probably put XLG and Ninja Weasel to sleep playing this. Even though I'm trying to read the text really fast so I can get through it in a timely manner, it doesn't seem to be working. You know, it's like in Phantom Menace, you know? Yusa people's gonna die? It's just like that. At least Orange Joker's still here. The man, the myth, the legend himself. 3 more Vasilok. Oh, here's 3 Vasilok right here. Infiltrate Cortex's hideout and end the war in King's Row. Okay, can we just teleport there, please? I mean, I'm not really worried about this character having a plague. They're not an actual biological entity. Like, it's fine, dude. Ooh. Bro! Look at this spot! I've never been up here before. Dude! I didn't know this was up here. This little park area is awesome! That's got to be recent. They didn't stick those one staircase doors on until after going rogue. Sneaking undetected? Me? Why? I already like this mission. Look, I've already been through the Vasilok wasting disease. You guys think a new Vasilok disease is going to slow me down? Oh, there's Cortex. Gonna surprise a mentalist? May the best metahuman triumph. Ha! Get ready for a show. Vasilok, to me! Oh, we're getting shot at from up there. I thought they fixed it so enemies couldn't stack that way anymore. I'm tired? No way, dude. Oh man, he reminds me of Oh, hi guys. He reminds me of the villain in Farscape. What's his name? Scarron? This is a cool encounter. I like it. Wow, he actually held me? That takes a little bit of work. You'll live to regret this. I'm sure I will, dude. Find and interrogate Dr. Pierce. Let's go! Bum ba bum 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 ba bum bum. Katana Zero soundtrack. Great game. They're talking. Do we have roof access? Councilman Hammett was living large. Looks bad for my lungs. I'll just take yours. Hey! Not today, buddy. Guys are talking too, so we're going to take them out. Front door's that way. I knew the rooftop lounge was a risk. Oh, hey, look, it's an ambush or something. Cool. Oh, it's Dr. Pierce. Oh, I love the icky smock. So you're wondering why Cortex wanted shop owners a hostage? Well, I suppose it's time I finally explained who I am, you see. The doctor went into Zig, the unity in the ranks cracked almost immediately. When you collect that many brilliant but morally defunct academics in one place, ego doesn't stay in check for long. And then you came along working for the suit, started picking off my problems one by one. It was serendipity. The infighting was because Dr. Vasilok was really truly almost finished with his work. Many times the end of the road was within sight, only being scuppered by heroes. I love that. Use the word scuppered. Their inability to let the unorthodox use of the doctor play out. Although he sought to defeat death, his constant conflicts with Paragon's heroes only brought death back to his doorstep over and over again. He was loath to seek war, but thought that someday it might be inevitable. Knowing war was coming, he continued his work in the name of peace, but commissioned a war room for the day it all came to a head. Did that in good faith. Those notes came from elsewhere, probably because the freak show can't leave well enough alone when they smell an opportunity. You bind Pierce's wrists and leave her tethered firmly to a large oak table. Punch her in the throat before she has a chance to complain and slam her head on the desk, knocking her out. You know what this says? For Watkins, affixed to her sleeve, and kick open an open stairwell door, yelling downstairs for his attention as they sweep and clear the floor below. Hightail to the opposite end of the building, and Jimmy a window open and escape into King's Row. Okay. I don't think I would cuff her to a table and then bash her head against it. That doesn't seem like a very demonic gerbil thing to do. I would have just stabbed her in the face with a spine and killed her. But okay. We'll play it your way. They could have just said, you incapacitate her. And that would have been fine. You incapacitate her and leave her for the authorities. Like, you don't take agency away from people in a story. Oh God, I clicked on the wrong freaking thing. When you're in this situation where you're writing and you don't know what the capabilities of the other person are, don't assume. A generic, you incapacitate her, is all you needed. Like, I realize you're trying to be like, oh, vigilantes are brutal. Okay, but like if I was an ice blaster or something, I would just entomb her in ice. If I'm a martial artist, I would have like broken her leg. Like, I don't understand why you picked those specific things. Just say, you incapacitate her. And incapacitate could mean I tried to kill her too, for people who are playing characters that are... Should have just taken the other one, yeah. For characters that are playing like more violent, or people that are playing more violent characters, like incapacitate means, you know, maybe you just tried to kill her. That's still technically incapacitated because she has lost her capacity. You bonked her, yeah, you know. If we're talking our cyberpunk characters here, definitely. Possibly for multiple definitions of the word bonk at that. You know why I'm here. Now it's about hearing about Pierce, but doesn't respond verbally when he speaks. It's pretty professional about your health. It's fact-stacking vaccine, immunotherapy. How do you have a vaccine for a disease they just invented? Protect, depending on your metabolism or internal composition. I have no idea how it works on machines or off-worlds, but it's got something for everybody. I mean, there might be some nanotech for Praetorian, specifically for non-humans. Perfectly safe, though. We don't give responsibility to people like Praetor Barry, after all. We check our work. Alright, let's call up Watkins and have him yell at me. You did the right thing, even though the mythology was a bit unorthodox. Agent Watkins got the end result he was looking for. Not his own plans, would suit you fine. You couldn't risk lead going cold or the next phase of the plan going off while you sat around. Quick thinking gets results, and in the end, you thought quick and got the results, so maybe you don't really need to answer to anyone but yourself. No, you... Okay, so why don't you just... Why is all this text here? But you could just say... You handled it your way. Agent Watkins got the result he wanted, but not the way he wanted it. You just end right there. Hello, Charlotte Greenfield. I never even thought about using that costume piece in green. That's actually kind of cool. Are you a druid or something? Plant nature, yeah, awesome. Great look. I like it. The brown boots and everything, man. That's what made me think of plants. Too cool. Alright, now we gotta do that again to get the other badge. And we are not reading anything this time. Well, I guess maybe we'll start reading something when we get to the part where things diverge. But like, there's a lot of stuff there, and I don't really care all that much about. No reading. What emote is that? Poro sad. Okay, well, yeah, sorry. Oren, I just read a novella, okay? In the span of an hour. Very quickly talking like this because I had to read it that fast because otherwise it was too much text. Like, shouting here, good hunch, Watkins. Yep, look for clues. Determine what the fight is about. Alright, well, we're looking for clues and we're just avoiding everybody. Lost your voice from Scald? I believe it. Wrong button. Oh, hey, I remember seeing this guy down in the abandoned sewers, I think. The Biotel. Just made me think of him, or reminded me of that. Well, thanks for, like, exploding or whatever's going on here. I don't care. Just let me click this! Great, more losers are running in. That was not the clue. Where's the freaking clue? Here. You guys want to explode or whatever? Go ahead. Thank you. Please just die. If you were a clue, where would you be? I'd be right there. Bitch. Let's just take out this mob. Whatever. It'd be quicker to take these guys out than it would be to find the safe spot to stand while I click it. Alright. Yep. Going through a barrel full of goop or something? Nothing. That was not the clue. Then why is it on the map? Fine, we'll just go through here. The very beginning. We'll go in the electrical closet. But the game won't let you. Game is anti-electric. Anything in here? Nope. Oh, I heard the whoop 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 of something. Yeah, gurgling. Hark! A barrel. It's like a barrel, but better. Also not the thing we're looking for. A trash can. That must be it. Thank you, trash can. Good stuff, that trash can right there. My favorite trash can in the game. It's my favorite. You know, my name is Commander Shepard, and that is my favorite trash can on the Citadel. Now we're gonna go fight the banned Cannibal Corpse. Share because it was never easy. You know, one of these days I will play Mass Effect 3. We'll all get together for a big Mass Effect playthrough or something. It'll be a great time. And you all will get to see me on like day one, first save game. They'll be like, Elizibar, why did you save the game immediately? Exit out to the title screen, open up a save editor, and then load the game back in. Well, because I needed more Paragon points and more Renegade points. You think I want to go through my life where I don't have maxed out points? Come on, dude. Oh, Dubstitch's cool hair. I didn't notice that the first time we fought him. I think I was too busy exploding at that moment in time. Especially now that they removed the online portion. Hey, yeah, I forgot about that. The whole online war thing in Mass Effect 3. I think Ninja Weasel played it that way, like, but they kind of made the mistake. It wasn't available on Steam, so the game just didn't exist for me. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I just looked at that thing that you put in my Discord, and that's a hoot, Warren. See, the Final Fantasy VII cast are legally my children. I didn't want any of them to fight Donald Duck, but I saw what was coming. Oh, that was good, man. Look, I was on a loading screen. You gotta entertain yourself on loading screens. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoy game designers that are totally just kind of... How do I say it without sounding like a jerk? I really like people that create things, you know, games, movies, whatever, that are kind of eccentric. Like, they have definite eccentricities. That's one of the reasons I like Hideo Kojima, man. Like, as much as I didn't understand a particular game about walking when he was talking about it, and was just completely baffled, and then I thought the game sounded really stupid, deep inside I knew it would probably be kind of interesting. Oh my gosh, that's You're talking Nomura? Talking Nomura there? He was told the roller coaster special move in Kingdom Hearts gave people motion sickness, so he asked if they could make it first person. My dude! What a mad lad. That's wild. I didn't know this. it. I hope he was serious about that too. Like, you know, because sometimes people say stuff like that and they're being facetious or however that word's pronounced. I hope he was like deadly serious about this fact, because that's kind of like give props territory there. Yeah, we died here before. Not happening again. It was one of the bomb guys blew us up. Facetious? Yeah, whatever. It's a silly word for silly people. And if I have to be one of those silly people, gosh darn it, I will be. This arc feels like it should have more missions in it. I wish it did. It has a bunch of little twisty turnies. It feels like it wants to be like an issue 1 story arc or something. And it's kind of trying to do it, but it's still going a little fast for that. Or issue 0 story arc. Because some of those were real long and had a lot of great stuff in them. But they didn't present you with quite so much text at any given point. At least I don't remember them doing that. Maybe I'm just... Maybe just me brain no worky. That's entirely possible. Sometimes as you go through life, you find out that your brain just don't worky. I want to find more rectified freaks. I think that's a fun concept. I also, instead of this arc like inventing IDX freaks or whatever, I wish it'd just been the sneaky freaks making a return. Sneaky freaks were fun. But I think they only show up in like one mission, or at least no more than one story arc. I got no idea where the glowy is that we're looking for here. Oh, you rezzed? Mayor of Ravertown? Well, you're going down, buddy. Is the mayor of Ravertown. Which is like being the mayor of Flavortown, just, you know, not as cool. We're stuck. There we go. Fortunately, when you get stuck in this game, they did provide a command called /stuck. You type it and it will unstick you. Because it will bump you slightly in a random direction until you get free. Please use main entrance. That's right, he doesn't want you using the back door. He wants you using the front door. I was evidence, where would I be? I mean, I'm clearly not, but if I were... Here's some evidence. Okay, that was not useful. Yeah, actually would be the last place I would look because that's the last place I would look. I would not continue looking. Therefore, we don't need to look anymore. It's weird how that works. Yeah, I think I would have really liked to see like the return of the sneaky freaks. Like even if it's just like one group of them somewhere, and you just have like some pop-up text talking about them like hacking stuff. Done. Them bad guys are certainly dancing too. All right, we're turning the audio on. I'm tired of being on this map. Beat this guy up for funds. We'll get you some coffee, man. 2 a.m. coffee is the best coffee. I apologize that you're having to hear the game audio. Yaha! Of course, you put a desk on top of a freight container. Naturally. It's only natural that you would put that desk up there. Of course. Of course! Psh, duh. Alright, there was an option in the dialogue with Dr. Pierce that was like, sorry, I'm on a team or whatever. Let's try that out and see what happens. Now, I would like to investigate like the other dialogue options, like going and talking to Julius the Troll or something might be kind of cool. But why would I do that to myself? Do I still need Super Trolls? There's no way I still need Super Trolls in this character. Uncivil Warrior, yeah, we'll take that. I'm sure I've got Raver stuff. Raver and DJ, yeah, so we're good with that. Alright. So now go to fault line. So we can totally save a lot of clicking. Okay, well that's kind of cool. I like the fact that you can do that to avoid spend a lot of time looking, but did we miss out on any rewards or anything for that? I don't think we did. It's like we just went somewhere and we talked to somebody. So it's not like we missed out on anything. Maybe a mission reward, like a 35k inf ping or something? Not a big deal. That's right. Salute the donut. And Orin, I think this is where you came in the first time we ran through this, wasn't it? When we went into the skylight here? I think this is really inspired. You never do this in this game. You never go in through like a roof access. That's so cool. I think an actual skylight would have been really, really cool, but I'll take what I can get. Where are they running? Who knows where they were running? Hey, we're not even gonna bother cleaning up the mess in there. There's no reason to. Just keep going. Next, we got to go to IP. We're going to teleport there. Yeah, IP freely, right? Wink, wink. Oh, so funny. I thought so too. That's why I said it. Oh, you're going to play some Poe? Go for it. I got a character I made in Path of Exiles, and I played like, I don't know, an hour of it or something, and then I just kind of dropped it because this made me want to play Diablo 2. Maybe I should give Path of Exiles another go. Yeah, it has been many years now, like maybe 4, that I played Path of Exiles at all, so could be fun, could be fresh. On the other hand, I think I enjoy watching it more than I enjoy playing it. I mean, nerfing resists is basically just what Diablo did, right? Okay, so there's a computer there. Oh, well, Diablo debuffed your, like, your base resist. I don't remember it debuffing your max resist. Interesting, okay. Well, if I played Path of Exiles, I probably wouldn't even get to that point. Like, just like most time I played Diablo, I never bothered with going to Nightmare or Hell mode. Where dude's at? You say post-game, but that's really all I ever see a Path of Exiles player do is run maps. Like, I realize you're like telling me, you know, like that's what you do, but it's like here's the majority of the Path of Exiles content I've seen. Let's go to the lab. All right, now it's time for maps, and then we'll do whatever the random league mechanic is for this season. That's my Path of Exiles watch experience. Evolution is coming for you. Oh no. Where's the other? Shouldn't there have been two of them? Oh, there he is. I know a couple of people that are into Path of Exiles, but you know, they're not super close friends of mine or anything. There's Rexgar, who that's like his go-to comfort game. Although he doesn't really stream that much anymore. And then I think Skunky plays it, because he's usually the one that tells people this is the build you're playing, and then he sends them the build. Then he sends them like 7 million Chaos Orbs or whatever so they can buy the build. Just like he'll randomly sub me to a hot tub streamer on Twitch. It's like, come on, dude, I love ya, but come on. Like, surely there was a better use of your $5 than that. When we can do subpar damage? Hey, now you're talking like you want to play City of Heroes. How did this guy survive all that fire? It's like full of formaldehyde or something, man. Okay, so we just gotta zip through and get up there somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, right here. Then we jump up here. So you didn't use the sub. For whatever reason, I was already following Amaranth when he subbed me to Amaranth. I don't know why. Probably because Twitch suggested it, or her to me at some point. So, yeah, I did go watch Amaranth a couple of times. Who cares? It's kind of boring, though. What is the marker telling me to do? Oh, it wants me to go over to this. Well, why isn't the marker at the computer? It's not really for me either, dude. When was it she had that thing where she's like, my husband beats me or whatever? Remember that? Like, it was around that time. So I probably, yeah, I checked it out then, see if like anything about that would come out, and it was just like nothing was going on there. Kind of lame. Defeating the ambushing zealots left. Okay. Whatevs. That's kind of like I don't understand people that watch drama streamers. I'm like, it's okay. It's cool that you're like super into Keemstar or whatever. Here, we'll just chill out. Okay, here we go. We finally got some new stuff going on. We got the greater good. Oh no! I got introduced to Only Use Me Blade at some point, because I had done I posted something where I was like stabbing people in a game or whatever, and so somebody was like, Only Use Me Blade, and then they linked it to like this hour-long drama video about him, and my mind just like got blown, because that was a whole world of like streaming that I didn't really understand. Like, people really get together and watch other people get drunk at a party and then stand around while somebody dies. Like, I don't understand any of this. I really don't. Okay. Yes, I do, but it starts with the bureaucratic equivalent of an apology. We were working with limited information and had to assume the warehouse was rightfully an immediate risk. Listen to my ringer, there was far more danger in there than we knew about. Which reminds me, I also have to express my gratitude to Pyrolicious being able to eat those flames to buy you some time. One thing I always count on is that heroes are always around to help. I have to make sure he knows his small part in today's operation and bigger than he might have ever thought. So, as far as Pla, beeping noises. Whoa, DG. So I just finished a remote video feed in King's Row. Someone took the data bait, started accessing the upload immediately. The man in the middle hijacked worked perfectly and pinged me a location on the map. Guess who just walked into the old office building that Councilman Hammett used to use in King's Row? Cortex. For all his clairvoyance and scheming, he has made two critical mistakes. One, he accessed the data dump, giving me his location. Two, he chose Councilman Hammett's old office building to bunker up. That's a government building, and that means we have the blueprints at our fingertips without red tape. I'm letting you call the shot here on our approach. We can take the front door approach as normal, or we can enter via the roof and try to catch them off guard by going through the service staircase behind him. Front door, sure. Never anything unusual. If you run into Pierce, for questioning, bring her in. I'll be going radio silent on all fronts till this is over in case anyone be on our grass. We're still playing the game. Wants on radio silent. You want to bring friends? I am not bringing friends. Why would I bring friends? I don't play a multiplayer game to have friends. I play a multiplayer game to do everything solo, quietly by myself, and then stream about it and talk about it loudly on the internet. Gosh. Numbers are smaller but loyal. Stop her. She's too valuable to work with capes. Okay. Let's see if we get any other cool text pop-ups. I like that one. That was like good and right to the point. That's it? Okay. Be the best metahuman tribe. Well, that's gonna be me, bro. Azalok, to me! Okay, so now he's poofing, and all his little doubles or whatever are gonna start showing up, which is fine. This is expected. Dude, he's making me want to go watch Farscape. I like they're using underlings for these guys. That's actually kind of cool. You don't see a whole lot of underling enemies in this game. That's something that maybe should be a little more common. Whatever happened? Oh, yeah, you probably won't know. And I just professed that I don't like drama, so never mind. Never mind what I was going to ask. Doesn't matter. You'll live to regret this. Okay, well, where do you think Pierce is? Is she up since we started down? Or is she down in the other area? Be a hero who knows more than a few tricks. I can't believe you found her. Speaking of heroes, they found us too. Who? What? Oh, did Cortex used to be a hero? Is that what they were saying? Maybe I should have read some more text somewhere. There she is. Just a joke without the doc. I'll take credit for demonic gerbil. Why not? Cooperate, stop resisting, kill the hero. You're sure you always have a way to weasel out. Okay. His provocation, he sees as resource acquisition. When you see his tragedy, he sees sacrifice. What you see as a monster, person on the cusp of breakthrough, making the hardest decisions humanity would ever be faced with. Bind Pierce's wrist, leave her tethered firmly to a large oak table. You call Watkins, let him know the situation is secure. That should be the end of that nonsense. Alright, let's see what the happy, law-abiding ending is. Cortex's attempt to hold influence over the Vazalok has been shattered. It's a shame we couldn't catch him, but he's hurt and on the run, so I have faith that he will be caught soon enough when he starts to look for treatments from his former allies. Catching Pierce appears to be the bigger prize anyway. She's apparently the key to understanding the full spectrum of the Doctor's latest works. More than happy to trade that knowledge for a plea deal with Seraph. As we speak, she's under tight armed surveillance and refining the data we recover from pathogen Salamander. Best way to play her hand, given all that's happened to her. Medical research often seems to take leaps in the wake of human tragedies, and history, as you know, loves to repeat itself. Oh, you want to talk about tragedy and medical research, bro? Come on. You don't want to go down that road. I can't thank you enough, Demonic Gerbil. We gave a quick end to Civil War and an insidious play during a power vacuum. As we speak, Vazalok activity is hitting an all-time low. Time will tell if this is the final nail in the coffin for those ghouls, even though we have to assume coffins aren't the right means to hold them. Been an honor, and now we must part ways. The country, the city, and I give all gratitude to you, yada yada yada. Okay. So that was Agent Watkins' arc, the graveyard shift. Man, there was a lot of text in there, and I don't know that all that text was necessary. I mean, I get when you're writing stuff, you go, boy, we need to explain things. So, I get it. But gosh almighty. It took a long time to get through that first arc just from reading. Second time around, we did it in 40 minutes or something. That's a lot of reading. That is a heckin' lot of reading. I was planning to read a book before I went to bed tonight, but I don't think I've got the brain capacity left to read. So you all, you beautiful people, I think we're going to call it a stream here. I thought this was going to be like an hour and a half stream, and instead it turned into almost a 3-hour stream, with almost 2 hours of that being this story arc. Played twice, for twice the badges, because we could. But now we have the greater good. Where's like alignments of that? Yeah, it's here. I should probably get badges and stuff. See what badges there are that I need for that. Anyway, you all, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Much love. Do I even have a Twitch window open? I sure do, and Oren is not streaming, so I think I'm just going to bounce, guys. You have a great night, and Oren, I hope you enjoy your coffee. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.